The sun is finally shining and it's so warm from the sun radiating here near the water. It feels so good to finally have some warmth. This is actually Allen's Bar area. This area to camp or to boondock is around $5, since the road down here is actually owned by private owners. So you kind of just put your $5 a night for however many nights you're staying, put your make and model of your car and your rig, whatever it is, and leave it in the drop box. So it's a great site to be able to come down to and be really close to the water. Ricky already had his fun swimming up and down yesterday, got super tired, and what's amazing is for like the past few days that we've been here, actually the rock and the trees have fallen and slid down. There's actually a few down over here and they just came right down. It sounded kind of like an earthquake. Ricky is 2 years old today. It's his birthday. Ricky, happy birthday.
Look.
Where's Ricky? He's watching it right there. But you were right. Look at that.
And we are off to Oregon for the weekend.
Woo! It's been a while. We're going back to the old stomping grounds. I'm so excited. So it should be a fun weekend. Our landscapes and scenery started to change as we headed down the peninsula, back into Oregon, crossing over into Oregon from the Columbia Bridge, and seeing the Portland hillsides again was awesome. It has really been a minute. A few minutes back in Oregon and we just finished Dave's Hot Chicken. I'm back in Beaverton. This is my old neighborhood and I love Dave's Hot Chicken. It's such a staple here. Omar had it for the first time and it did not disappoint. Many good food options that we're gonna have this weekend since being back here, and there's so many good food spots.
Look at that sky. I really missed Oregon. Oh my god.
So if you come to Tualatin, then just know that you can't stay in the Cracker Barrel parking lot because there's literally no RV spaces. Like, there's basically non-existent spaces for even cars. It's kind of mostly connected to LA Fitness. So we're gonna have to go to the rest area, which is like a 12-hour limit, which is fine because we'll be out of there early in the morning, but we're just tired. We have never gotten the knock yet, thank God, and I'm not about to let it happen tonight for the first time because I will be so pissed if someone comes and knocks when we're trying to sleep after we drove here. We initially tried to go look at the Clackamas RV park, totally full because it's the cheapest one, like $25 a night, which is still expensive to us, but that's full. And we'll figure out what we're gonna do in the morning since there's not a lot of actual like state land or like BLM land here. So we slept at the rest area last night. Didn't get the best of sleep because of the truckers putting on and off their trucks, so their engines kept going, freaking out Ricky, so that wasn't the greatest. But there's no free camping near here, and it's really scarce to be able to get like a state park campsite as well, unless you want to pay like $40+ a night, which that's not us. We're just gonna hop around. For example, tonight we're gonna sleep at the Cracker Barrel parking lot. We already spoke to the manager. It is totally allowed, which is great. And then we may skip around to Fred Meyer as well, just for the nighttime because we only really needed to sleep. We can take the camper easily with us, thankfully, everywhere we're going. So that's an advantage. We got Crumble.
Yay!
He loves it even more. We just got the classic milk chocolate chip. It is so good. Ugh. Cheers. Chef's kiss. So it's currently 9:30 at night and I am cleaning off my makeup and cleaning my makeup brushes because these are the chores that you still need to do even though you're on the road if you're a girl who likes makeup like me. I absolutely destroyed this bin. An eyeshadow palette cracked open and it happened to be black. What a great guy. Helping out with the makeup brushes. No trip to Portland is complete without heading over to the infamous Pine State Biscuits. We used to eat this all the time when Omar and I lived here in Portland. The hash browns and the Reggie biscuit. So delicious. And then we headed for one more bite as us sweet toots go over to Pip's Original Donuts and Chai. They had the best Nutella and sea salt donuts. Oh my god, they were so warm. The line is worth it. As we continue to drive and head more into Central Oregon, we noticed the beautiful mountains. But we also did notice a lot of the trees were burnt. Half of them were down due to the devastating wildfires that happen here in the summer times. The past 2 summers have been pretty brutal. Hopefully this one is better since the weather has just begun to get a little bit warmer. We've had a lot of rain. But just looking at the devastation of these trees burned, and you come to think of, with all this beauty comes a lot of devastation. And after 2 hours in the car, it is time for Bella to get her stretches in. Omar thinks I stretch way too much. I always make us get out at least every hour and a half. At least, I'm telling you. So, casually on side of the road here, and stretching and cracking my back. And Ricky is playing around. Entering the sweet little town of Sisters. It is so quaint. It reminds me of Ennis, Montana. It has that little western feel to it. So we made it to our destination, which happens to be Bend, Oregon. So Bend and Sisters, Oregon. We're so excited to be here. Finally made it to some warmer, sunnier temps, which is always refreshing to go back and forth to different climates, which we love. We got here a little later yesterday by the time we set up camp, found our site and the place that we wanted to be. So we headed into town today early this morning, so we went to the gym. It's great being near Planet Fitness again. We stopped at a local restaurant today and did a little bit of sightseeing in the car. Actually super excited to go out more this week because the temperature is going to be sunny and hot. It's going to be in the 70s and 80s this week and pure sunshine, no clouds. We already seen Mount Bachelor poking through and it's already super incredible to see on our drive. Very western out here, and it gives us kind of a feel of like a mix of Oregon, Idaho, and Montana. I've never been to Central Oregon, so this is my first time, and this is Omar's as well. So seeing it very kind of western out here. There's a rodeo as well right here in Sisters. It's very cowboy feel and we're digging it. The only problem is there's pine cones everywhere, and Ricky seems to think that they are just a bunch of different bones for him to play with, so that's the only thing. Right, Ricky? No. So we're excited to show you in the next vlog, guys, us exploring Bend, exploring Sisters, and going on hikes and just being outdoors. All these things these cities and towns are most known for. So we're excited to show you guys as well. I don't think we're gonna be city camping again anytime soon or at all. That was quite an experience.
Yeah, camping in a city outside of the Portland area was an experience.
Yes.
So we woke up in the middle of the night. It was 2:30.
And I actually woke up first. It takes a lot for me to wake up from a deep slumber, and it's like 2:30, 2:40 in the morning at this point. We had only just rested our heads at like midnight.
Yeah.
So we were just at the beginning stages of our sleep, and all I hear outside of the Cracker Barrel parking lot window is screaming. Like, it sounded like it was right next to the RV, and I guess it was some young kid or guy, whatever, couldn't see him, screaming at his mother, you wrecked my effing car, you effed up my car. And he just kept repeating it and repeating it, and then he kept putting in there, you wrecked my car, Mom, I don't care. And it was just like really aggressive. It was so scary.
Yeah, I look out of the window and all I see is the mother is walking
Yeah.
by herself and
With a blanket over her, you
Yeah.
said. Yeah, with a blanket over her. So this poor lady, he kicked her out of the car, and then he revved up.
he revved up. He just went.
Full speed at 2:40 in the morning. I don't know where the cops were, because you guys saw them in our earlier clips before we went to bed.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that again. City life just ain't it for us. But on a positive note, we will see you guys next vlog with a change in scenery and with more sunshine this time. So we're excited to share that with you guys.
See you next time.